so you've had a chance now to review what we're going to call video number 1, okay?
That's correct.
Will that help you explain your testimony to the jury?
It will.
And will it help explain the positioning of the parties at the time of the accident?
Yes.
And if I interrupted you, go ahead.
Objection. Move to strike. That's opinion evidence.
Overruled, and so this animation will be received again for demonstrative purposes, not as evidence, but to illustrate this witness testimony.
Does it help explain your recollection of the events?
Yes.
Is it substantially substantially similar to your recommendation or recollection of the events on the date in question?
It is very similar, yes.
So I will ask for permission now to publish this to the jury as a demonstrative exhibit.
It is received and granted for that purpose, and it'll be stopped where I've indicated to Mr. Egan to stop it.
Okay. Do you see all these people identified? The woman on the left, top left, did you observe her? Mr. Sanderson did, but I'm doing a little laser.
Mm-hmm.
Did you personally observe that person?
I saw her, yes.
She was described by Mr. Sanderson as sort of a beginner, more beginner person that he did not want to hit.
Okay.
What do you recall?
I don't recall much because she was not a skier that I was concerned with.
Okay.
She was on the other side of the run. I did see her, but she was not skiing fast, so I really didn't pay much attention to her.
And then on this side, is there a bit of a little cliff or ridge here on the skiers' right?
It's not a cliff, but it is a drop-off.
Right.
As most ski runs, they're created with bulldozers and machinery to create a run, and so there's always an edge from the man-made feature.
And do you recognize these? Are these the snow-making equipment buckets on the right?
Right. It's basically utilities.
Okay.
Here it would be one would contain water and one would contain compressed air.
And at the top of this run, on this exhibit, is that the very top of the entire run?
Of the bandana run, yes. You can see a lift up in the upper left-hand corner. That would be the Ruby lift.
That's you with me?
Yes.
Carrie Oakes, is she the instructor for Apple?
That is correct.
All right. By the way, plaintiffs asserted in their opening that Ms. Paltrow was reckless and dangerous on this hill. Did you observe that?
Not at all.
All right, let's run through this from start to end, or start till the crash. So we're going to stop right before the crash. Okay. Can we do it just a little longer to see where they're? Well, let's talk to you. So when you turned your head, we want to fast forward over that. So you tell us. There's Gwyneth and there's Sanderson. Did you see a little bit more of this, or was this the end of what you saw?
I saw a little bit more of this, and
can we go slow motion until he says, I want you to say stop.
Okay.
The judge is the governing person here, but you say stop when you no longer observe something? Is that okay, Your Honor? Thank you.
Okay. Once he was below us, okay, so he's heading back. I would say right in there.
Okay, you turned away, and then at some point you came over, and so James, if there's a way to, were they at a complete stop when you came over?
Yes, they were.
And so is there a way, James, to move this to when they're at a complete stop?
Turn it off.
He's going to put it back on here. All right. This is you on the right, is that?
That would be correct.
And then they've now collided. They're pretty close to the edge there. Would you agree?
Yes, because as I walked around, I was actually standing below the lift. Below the run slightly.
And there's the buckets right there, right?
Right, those are the tubes.
And now can we play the remainder?